Hey, everybody, welcome to today's show. Welcome to Avid Information Highway. I'm your host, Anthony Lorito-Duke, and we have a really important and interesting topic for today's show, in which it is New York State Governor Hochul is running for re-election this November 2026. And if she really wants to win, she's got to do, in my book anyhow, five things. First thing she needs to do is to fix the broken bail reform law that New York has. Second thing she needs to do, protect retail stores and fast food restaurants. Three, get on New York State OTDA and force them to get on New York City HRA. Four, lower people's utility bills. Five, let spouses be paid to be aides for their spouses. So let's get right into this. For a really long time, for quite a few years, uh, Governor Hochul, uh, who is a Democrat, by the way, she has refused to fix the broken bail reform law. Refused. And in which it is, because I know she doesn't want to offend her base. If people even try to fix the broken bail reform law, a lot of people of color are going to turn around and say, "Oh, it's racist, it's racist, it's racist," and she wants to avoid that. I get it. I get it. But the facts are still the facts. You got to fix the broken bail reform law and to where it's because right now the current bail reform law is if people get arrested, give them a little tap on the hand and saying, "Don't you do that no more," and then let them go. Don't you do that no more and let them go. They just committed a major crime, and you want to let them go and put them back on the street. Put them back out on the street. That has to end completely. And and I've said this before in prior episodes, get rid of Juvie Hall. It's a luxury hotel for kids who want to commit major crimes. Get rid of it, put their rear ends in an adult prison cell. These kids act like they're tough and they're untouchable because they get a little tap on the hand and nothing happens to them really, but yet they go around committing major crimes, and they want to be all tough and macho and everything else in front of their friend with their friend. Put their rear ends in an adult prison cell. See how long they last inside it. Seriously, that's the way you got to treat them. That's the way you got to treat them. There is no other choice. Seriously. And when I say put them in prison cells, put them in adult prison cells, I don't mean for just overnight. I'm talking let them do some hard time. Let them do some serious hard time in there. Seriously. See how long they last. And of course, if adults commit major crimes, put their rear ends in prison for a really, really long time, quite a few years. Add a little tap on the hand and saying, "Don't do that no more," and then let them back out on the street. This brings me into number two. I've been seeing a lot of videos of people, including kids, stealing from retail stores, causing fights in retail stores, causing fights in fast food restaurants. Get tough and tell these waste of life. If you do this, we don't care what age you are, you're going to get arrested, prosecuted, convicted, and you're going to do hard time in an adult prison cell. See how long they last. See how long they last. And with this being said, if any of the adults have kids, take away their kids from them. Take their kids from them. And with regard to the adults, if the adults are on government assistance and collecting government money, collecting government benefits, take away all of that from them. Seriously, time to get strict. Time to get strict. You got to do it. There is no other choice. There is no other choice. Number three, when you're a governor of a state, you are in charge of all state government agencies for that state that you are governor for. Okay. Now, for New York, I don't know about any other state or whatever. I don't know about them. In New York State, OTDA, which stands for New York State Office of Temporary and Disability Assistance, is the state government agency that is supposed to oversee, they're actually in charge of overseeing New York City HRA, which stands for New York City Human Resources Administration. Both New York State OTDA workers and New York City HRA workers are a bunch of waste of life who refuse to do their jobs. Seriously, and they are both major catastrophe screw-ups. And the governor needs to tell New York State OTDA, do your damn jobs, or you do not have a job. And part of your job is to get on New York City HRA and tell them, do your damn jobs, fix every single solitary, teeny tiny, microscopic screw up that you guys did and are doing. And trust me, they are major catastrophe screw ups. They've been screwing up so many people's cases. It's got to stop. Got to stop. And they got to start to do their damn jobs. Make these state and city government workers walk on broken glass, broken eggshells, and rusted nails. Seriously, because the only way to get these state and city government workers to do their jobs is to put their jobs on the line. Because once you do that, you're going to see them running around like chickens without heads and walking on broken glass, broken eggshells, and rusted nails, going, oh my God, I actually got to do my job for once in my pathetic life. That's when you'll see them start to do their jobs and fix every single one of their screw ups. Seriously, honestly. Fourth thing she's got to do, Governor Hochul, lower people's utility bills. Get on these damn utility companies that are screwing the consumers over and force them to lower people's utility bills. Force them to do their jobs. Force them to fix their screw ups. And force them to stop screwing the consumers over. Fifth thing she's got to do, let spouses be paid to be aides for their spouses. In New York, in the state of New York, it is a law that stipulates family members can be paid to be aides for their family members, meaning that parents can be paid to be aides for their seriously sick children, or the reverse. Uh, Kids can be paid to be aides, or children can be paid to be aides for their sick parents. Uh, Grandkids can be paid to be aides for their grandparents. As long as the kids are in the adult age. That's the thing. Can't be kids like be minor kids and be paid. No, 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 no. You got to be in the adult age. All right. So these fa- that's the type family. These family members can be paid to be aides to take care of their family members. So with that being said, spouses are family members for their spouses. Think about it. But spouses in the state of New York are not allowed to be paid to be aides for their spouses. In these hard times, in these difficult times that we are in right now, spouses are not allowed to be paid to be aides for their spouses. What idiotic moron thinks about that? Spouses are family members. Hello, for their spouses. Hello. You don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure this out. So I don't know what idiotic moron made it a law that spouses cannot be paid to be aides for their spouses. I mean, come on. It's idiotic to have it that way. That needs to change. Spouses should be allowed to be paid to be aides for their spouses. Come on. Stop being idiotic morons and think. Start to use the brain for once in life. Honestly. Honestly. So that's the five things, really, in my book, anyhow. Other people may have more that Governor Kathy Hochul needs to do if she wants to be reelected this November to be governor of the state of New York. And let me tell you something, because like I said, she is a Democrat, and there is a new Republican candidate that is running to be governor for the state of New York. And this guy is not a weak person. He is not the type to just quit and give up and whatever. He is a very strong candidate. So to Governor Hochul, if you're listening in, and I hope you are, really pay attention. Get these five things done. Get them done. If you really want to win your reelection this coming November, do your damn job. Do your damn job. Seriously. Honestly. So with that being said, I want to remind all my fans out there about my website, Advocate Information Highway. The link to there is AIHNY.com. That's AIHNY.com. You guys could check out all the pages on there. And so with that, take care, everybody. Bye.